This is #Africa. In the world's wood-panelled smoking lounges, a Cuban cigar is the ultimate status symbol. BONGANI Cigars, made in Mozambique, aims to be the cigar of choice for African professionals who want to flaunt that they've arrived.
MOUKHEIBER had a light bulb moment in 2015 while drinking at a nightclub in Mozambique. An idea about a luxury cigar proudly made in southern Africa. His business, BONGANI Cigars, which means be grateful in Zulu, now produces nearly 10,000 cigars a month. They're bought by people like Tani Kabir, who owns a cigar lounge in Maputo and is a regular smoker of MOUKHEIBER's cigars.
Eu, principalmente, que fumo já há uns 10, 12 anos e comecei a fumar o BONGANI há muito pouco tempo, mas vejo a transação que o BONGANI está a fazer, vejo a melhoria que o BONGANI está a ter. Portanto, é muito agradável. É agradável ter um charuto made in Africa, made in Mozambique, enrolado em Moçambique, com clientes que cada vez mais vêm para aqui e vêm à procura do BONGANI.
The cigars are priced around 10% less than the equivalent Cuban, with the standard smoke selling for around $13, making it easy for the brand to appeal to those looking for an African taste. MOUKHEIBER says there are some challenges for his business.
Setup costs are not that big. What is harder is putting everything together. Is training the people, keeping them focused, bringing your raw material, making sure it arrives on time, shipping your products. This is the hard bit. It is not so much the expense, it's more that it is really fiddly. And of course, connecting with all these clients, with all our clients. We now are in about 300 sales points across those markets, across South Africa, Mozambique, Kenya. And I think we're going to double that the moment we step into Nigeria, at the very least, if not more.
The tobacco is grown in Mozambique, where employees are trained to precisely roll each cigar in leaves grown in Cameroon.
Também nossa capa, que vem de Camarões. Esse é o mesmo nome, capa Camarões. É uma capa utilizada mundialmente com os melhores charutos que existem no mundo. Estamos a falar de Gran Reserva. Gran Reserva a Fuente, Arturo Fuente, Gran Reserva Arturo Fuente. É uma capa, uma folha de tabaco especial, né? É a folha que dá.
Another cigar roller says each cigar is special and passion is required for the craft.
A nossa convivência aqui na BONGANI CIGARS há muita compreensão, familiaridade acima de tudo, e transmitimos isso no nosso trabalho dia a dia. É por isso que o charuto BONGANI é o melhor a nível nacional e a nível africano, e temos perspectivas que seja a nível mundial.
Johannesburg-based cigar seller Leon KRUGER says although there's a market in Africa for cigars, it would still be a struggle to penetrate the international market.
I would say BONGANI cigars will be great on the African continent, being homegrown and a home cigar, if you want to call it that, made in Africa for Africans. Yeah, it'll certainly appeal. I don't think it'll take off elsewhere. For the simple reason, it's not really up to the Cuban cigar standard, and also the Nicaraguan, Dominican, as well as Honduran cigars. But yes, it's not a bad cigar nonetheless.
BONGANI Cigars sells in South Africa, Kenya, and Mozambique.
And from smoking to drinking, one Liberian returned home from the United States to start a business making vodka. And if he's to be believed, this cassava and sugarcane spirit will make you regret it in the morning.
Simeon Jones claims his vodka won't give you a hangover. And he's hoping to avoid any headaches after launching the spirit he calls All Liberian last month. Jones returned to Liberia to start his Ham's vodka business after work as a biochemist in the US.
So everything, the whole process is organic.
It was there, through experiments in the basement of his Pennsylvania home, that Jones and his wife came up with a drink made from 2 ingredients found in the Liberian countryside. The first is sugarcane.
These guys are grinding a cane, and once they grind a cane, they get the juice here, and we normally use the juice.
The second is cassava.
The best approach is in Liberia, we have cassava. It's naturally grown, surplus in Liberia. So the best way to make your vodka is to make it from the cassava.
The ingredients are taken to his distillery in the capital, Monrovia, where they create 3 types of vodka: standard, honey and bitter. One of the reasons for the lack of hangover, Jones says, is that at this stage they remove congeners, chemical byproducts of the fermentation process.
I really love what I do. When you love science and you have the ability to practice it on your own time and create a company, and then you create a finished product that people like and embrace the creativity, you know, it's joy. It's nothing. The feeling is epic.
Liberia's shelves already stock 50-milliliter bottles of the spirit. But Ham says it wants everyone to have a taste before they start selling the 100-milliliter and 750-milliliter bottles next month.
So I tasted kind of very good and stuff, so I appreciate it.
Jones says he's going to focus on Liberia for now, but plans to hit West African markets in the future.
A Nigerian startup is hoping to revolutionize healthcare. The mobile application lets patients get virtual access to medical professionals at affordable rates with quick, efficient and convenient services.
Chimele Okenwosu is feeling unwell and has decided to spend the day at home. Suffering from a stomachache and nausea, she's using a unique method to diagnose her symptoms.
Good morning, doctor.
Consulting a doctor about her condition through her phone, using Tremendoc, a mobile app that provides virtual medical services to Nigerians.
It saves from the stress of going to the hospital, making appointments and stuff like that, so it's easier. You can just pick up your phone, because you're always with your phone, and just pick up your phone and speak to a doctor.
The healthcare app is the brainchild of entrepreneur and doctor Jay Chikezi, who launched it in 2018.
So the doctors available who already have appointments where you can book.
Using smartphones, patients can schedule appointments and communicate with doctors via video, audio or chat messaging.
I pick that and then I pick the time.
There are 289 doctors on call and 15,000 subscribers who pay just under $3 a month for the service. Each doctor is paid a stipend per consultation. But Ololade Ajayi, who has been a resident doctor on Tremendoc since its launch, says it's not without its limitations. And when it comes to more serious cases, he counsels patients to visit a hospital and get physically examined and cared for.
After the break, Tunisian women are using fashion to raise cancer awareness, and a local Congolese language is getting international attention. Stay tuned for more on #Africa.